got me staring at you. So I'm crazy. Won't you bend that back for me? We won't stop. Got your feet both locked. You get to fly with me. I
Oh man, we are back here for week number 3, March the 22nd here, 2021. This is the Yard. We're on the Yard, folks. We're talking HBCUs, historical black colleges and universities. This is the Yard HBCU Esports Alliance. Larry Ridley here, SNY TV, little NBC Sports, Madden NFL, NBA 2K League, rolling along with my sister from another Mister, Bordy McBoard here. Week 3, Bordy, you ready to go? Madden Mondays, baby. Yes.
I am ready to go Madden Mondays. The last 2 weeks we had last week we had some closer competition. I'm hoping for more of the same here, especially because, we got some more talent here, more individual faces that we're seeing that we've never seen before, and a
True.
couple of a couple of familiar faces, I'm sorry, that have done some serious work. Shout out to Killer Cam, because that dude is killing the competition.
He has
Just
been,
like
yeah.
Michael Myers.
Killer. Halloween's a little. What do you got? You're like 8 months ahead of us, right? 7 months ahead of
There's
us, something
never
like that. Yeah.
not a good time to watch some scary movies. You know what I mean? Throw them on,
I
be
love the horror
scared.
flicks. Yeah.
I actually hate them, but I'm the type of person that's like looking the whole time like on somebody's shoulder, like I don't want to see anything, but I'm still gonna have a good time, especially with the references too.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's funny. True story. I'm a big horror flick guy, so I like Friday the 13th, Jason, whatever. And you think about Camp
Mhm.
Crystal Lake, it's technically
Yeah.
here in New Jersey. Camp Crystal
Oh,
Lake is in New
really?
Jersey, straight up. It's a real place, and I think it's like private. Like you have to get, I think if I'm not mistaken, a
Hmm.
um, sort of a Boy Scout troop sort of hangs out there. It's like a private place. You need to be escorted or you need to get special permission to be there. But I'm trying to
Hmm.
figure out how to go by there because one of my kids loves horror flicks as well. Camp Crystal Lake. Look it up on your map. On your map, it is in the state of New Jersey. Camp Crystal Lake.
Okay.
Look it.
Let me know,
You
because
got to come
then
up here.
I'll file the missing persons report if you end up missing after that trip. Last whereabouts known as.
I will let you know if I go. I'm going to say, hey, here's where I'm going. Here's the itinerary, step by step.
Right.
You got my back like chiroprac. Week
I
3
definitely
here.
do.
That's right. Week 3 here of the Yard HBCU Esports Alliance here. It's a Madden Monday. I had a great couple of weeks here. We do 2K on
Mhm.
Tuesdays, do Rocket League on Wednesdays, of course. I got some other sports coming on, titles coming on as well. We got 5 titles. The other 2 will be NASCAR Heat 5 and PGA 2K 21 here. Of course, this all started in December with our homecoming classic. Great event, gave away $5,000 in scholarships. Now we're giving away $30,000 in scholarships and prizes. Players can win $50 per game. Lots of ramen noodle. We've seen players on the leaderboard with 200, 250 bucks, 225. So a great deal here. But also, since we're talking about giving back and the students being in this esports alliance and learning everything that they can behind the scenes, in front of the camera, and just being in this esports space where some 80% of African American students participate in video gaming and esports. There are other pillars as well that we like to talk about as well, Bordy.
Yes, there are 4 pillars. It's all about research, education, competition, of course, because I mean we're competing for money here, and the pipeline
Got to
to
compete.
connect the next generation of youth to potentially taking some of our seats, potentially taking some of the seats of our competitors, potentially becoming coaches for the next set of competitors. So there's a lot of different opportunities for these gamers to grow as people, not only in their bank account, because like you said, college, ramen noodles, good old eatery, because cafeteria food be hit and miss sometimes, but also it gives them the opportunity to get up to that next level too, to teach the next generation, and that's great to see.
Yeah, I mean, I was in school. I played football at Middle Tennessee at PWI. Wish I would have gone to an HBCU. And how about the game between Jackson State and Alabama State this weekend? That was great.
Oof, yes,
Little
yeah.
troll job by the Hornets there, putting up Prime's picture from '89 when he was being drafted. I was like, oh man, don't do that, don't do that. And they did it. So that 15 mil plan or that 19 mil, what was like the 19 mil optional plan that you would
Hmm.
have on campus, man, to be able to eat on the weekends. But hey, these
Hmm.
guys and gals are playing for money, $50, right? Individual teams right now building towards the playoffs. We go all the way through
Yeah.
from March 8th all the way through the first week of May. So it's an 8 or 9 week
Hmm.
season here. Players are winning money. Like I said, $30,000 on the line here total. for scholarships for Madden 2K, Rocket League, NASCAR Heat 5, and PGA 2K21. This is really something special. This is an elite league. We're in a league
Mm-hmm.
all by ourselves right now. That's a great job with the folks behind the scenes, Tony, Jalen, Griffin, those guys, Danny, and Exposure, and of course the man, the myth, the legend, Hot Rod. Rod Chappelle putting together here. We are going to take over the scene of HBCUs, 32 and counting now, 20
Mm-hmm.
HBCUs and 12 in the CIAA. Boardy McBoard.
And that's really good to see because we're all about, HBCUs growing in these leagues as well. Esports is relatively new, and not a lot of campuses have facilities quite yet of esports competition. So opportunities like this allow there to be connections between HBCUs for them to communicate with each other, to get their finances in order to make sure that they have buildings in places so that we can have these competitors learn and play on their sticks in order to get to these competitions. But honestly, some of these gamers don't even need these individualized spaces in order to be great. We were talking about Killer Cam and Omi, and one of them is
Mm-hmm.
ranked already champion number 3 in Rocket League. And if you don't know, that's like 4 levels away from the top. So
Sure.
serious competition already going on here, and it'll only start to grow overall in the league once we start getting these places in these establishments in these HBCUs and continue that pipeline so that more gamers can get some more moolah, baby. Hey,
That's
hey.
it. Hey man, it's all about the Benjamins, as the kids like to call it, money. So $30,000 available out there, and you were talking about these kids. Some 83% of African American students in college and just
Mm-hmm.
throughout identify as gamers and love esports. So it's a tremendous opportunity out there. And look, they just need the platform, and that's what we're trying to provide
Yeah.
here. It's great working with these 32 fine HBCUs, institutions, colleges, and places of higher learning. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with more of the yard. We're on the yard right here, right on campus, HBCU Esports Alliance. We're going to take a break, come back with more. Larry Ridley here, Boardy McBoard. Here's a quick message from our good friends, our title sponsor, presenting sponsor, Gillette. Groom to game, the best a man can get.
What's up? My name is Sherrod Martin, and I work at Superb Grooming Studio Barbershop in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm here today to get you groomed to game. As a former NFL player that loves to play Madden, die hard, I'm gonna give you some shaving tips to give you that confidence. The Gillette 2-in-1 shaving gel, and I also got my Gillette Skin Guard. These two are essential. So starting out with a shave, we're gonna start with a nice lather. The next step after I lather up, I like to come with a hot towel. Relaxing, release stress, comfort with a nice little heat, but it also opened up the pores. Then I come with my razor. I just do some nice strokes. Hey, you look good, you play good, baby. Now you're ready to hit the yard.
Yeah, we're ready to hit the yard. That's right,
We
Sherrod.
definitely
We're
are.
ready. Look good, feel good, play good. Then, of course,
Mm-hmm. Pay
they pay
good.
good. There you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Boardy McBoard? We're back here on the yard, HBCU Esports Alliance, week number 3 here of the Spring League. $30,000 given away in scholarships and prizes. 9 weeks, 8 to 9 weeks, all the way March through May here. Madden on Mondays. We're talking about the yard,
Mm-hmm.
Boardy, and that is a great, cool mode in Madden 21.
Yes.
It's basically street football, NFL street, sandlot, backyard football, whatever you want to say. As we take a look at the leaderboard here, board.
Oh, yes. Killer Kim, like I mentioned at the only in Madden and 2K, but also in Rocket League too. Just an overall just dominant player. But I got a shout out to Angry Aaron as well with Madden and 2K too. King Latiker also doing some serious work. So there's
Mm-hmm.
a good healthy competition tied for 3 by Dev the Dude and Duda 3 as well, who we will see a little bit be the competitor. Downs. Of course, you can't win them all. I mean, unless the killer can, because he's just been killing everybody. But we'll see these competitors, and hopefully Renee really could start to kill this one over here, because we have a new competitor showing up, Z Buckets. And he's looking like
Okay.
quite the competition. Yeah.
And is he playing Madden or 2K with the name like Buckets? He's got to get buckets on 2K.
Well, hopefully he gets some buckets too. But right now, we'll see if he could get buckets in Madden. I'm not sure how you get that. Maybe like drop it in the bucket when you drop a pass right there.
A nice pass, exactly.
Yeah, but we'll see what he brings to the table. And of course, we have right here the other competitors who've done well in Madden. Dev the Dude has won 2 in Bowie State, and like I said, shout out to Angry Air and Go DJ. That's my DJ. That guy DJ from Claflin.
That's right. That guy DJ. That's my DJ from Claflin. I like what Dev the Dude's been doing. Look at that, 2-0. You know, a couple, $100. Freaky Licky. We've seen him play. We of course know King Latiker, but that's more of a 2K thing. And Killer Cam right now, cream of the crop so far right now. Angry A. We've seen some of those names there. First match out the shoot tonight will be Bowie against Morehouse. We've seen that matchup a lot. It seems like it's had some reverberations throughout the first 3 weeks here. The first few weeks. It'll be Lord Rennie against who was that? Two Duder, right?
Yes, no, and that's going to be interesting. Two Duder versus Z Buckets, I believe.
Okay,
we'll get that. Yeah, that is the first match. Morehouse versus BSU. I'm sorry, Bowie State. And you're talking about those two competitors, those two teams going against each other. Hopefully we get a budding rivalry between those two. These sports leagues are all about these competitors going against each other time and time again. So hopefully we see a little bit of rivalry. Hey man, school spirit, show your pride, show your work, show your sticks, and show that your school is better than the other one.
Show your work, show your sticks. You're right. Correction. It will be Lord Rennie from Bowie State against Morehouse's 2 Buckets. So that will be the first matchup tonight. We're slated to have 3 highlighted matches tonight, 3 featured matchups tonight here on the YAD HBCU Esports Alliance on a Mad Monday. Giving away $50. Remember, you got a chance to win $100 if you win the series. Remember the yard mode, right? Madden 21 special mode here. Really cool. A lot of creative things out there. Wild gameplay, different gameplay rules, different animations, never seen before in Madden. What they like to call a new fearless attitude, if you will. You're going to see a lot of these guys winning $100, and if it goes to 3, best 2 out of 3, somebody can win 50. So as many as $150 going out the door each series here. And once again, it'll be the first game, Bowie State, Morehouse. So Lord Rennie against 2 Buckets here. I want to see what kind of players they got. You see some Titans, little Bucks with Godwin.
Yeah.
And they're back at our place, Bordy, with the Miami Port.
Yes, Miami Port, like you said, 3 drives each, 1 second pass rush, 4 seconds to be in the pocket, so you have to work fast here, but you get first down. So you could be a little bit conservative, but if you drive down the field, play like the Chiefs do, get those big yardage plays, you're gonna get those big yardage money in the scoreboard right here. So I like what I saw from Morehouse's Z Buckets roster. I saw like Jared Allen, I believe. I saw Chris Godwin there, so really nice to see. And
so
really
it looks
nice
like
to see
no, go ahead. It looks like Z Buckets and Morehouse, they have the ball first. Nice little run there. He's got some space. Can he tiptoe down the sidelines? He takes it all the way to the clear, Bordy. Just
first
like that.
Play. First play style on
Miami. Hey, as Rick Ross would say, every day we hustling. That was good hustle down the sidelines there. I got you, girl. You know that.
Come on, man. I love that reference. I love that hustle. I mean, who says that you need to slowly go down the field? We're all about winning right here. Got 9 points for that large play and getting 3 more with that good 3-point conversion.
Okay, good. I love it. Love that animation. Crack that safe open. Give me the cash. Bordy McBoard. So how about Morehouse up 12-0? There's a deep pass, and that is caught still on his feet.
Ooh.
Is that Godwin?
That's Godwin, man. Just got paid and playing like he just got paid too. Getting that good contested catch right there. Staying on his feet. Didn't go all the way, but made a big play.
Second down here, inside the 5, around the 4. Once again, crazy animations, trick plays. Oh, there's a trick one. Not caught, though.
Fun fact, Derrick Henry used to be a quarterback in high school. Didn't quite thread the needle, but that's nice to see.
Oh, the QB takes off, and that's easy money right there. From the great state of Tennessee, Raj Chappelle and myself, we call that a Tennessee waltz. That was a little too easy. Lord Rennie gets on the board, 40.
Lord Rennie trying to make it work, trying to make this play work. Ooh, stop short. Good on the ground tackle right there by Z Buckets.
Second possession here. Once again, 3 possessions here. So really quick action. Oh, he ran out of bounds. I don't know if he was trying to do that.
Nah, not what you like to see right there. But there's still opportunities. Second down and 28, but as you know in this game, 28 yards can go away just like that.
He takes off. He's taken down.
Kind of dangerous it got there.
Yep, 3rd and 28. You thought that slight lean here with the advantage to Morehouse, but now on 3rd and 28, Lord Rennie trying to get back in this thing. Oh, that's a great pass right there. Picks up. Is that enough for the first? No, a little short. 4th and 5 coming up here. Critical play here for both of these teams, Bordy, on a 4th and 5. Can Lord Rennie get back into this thing?
Definitely can't afford to play around here. I take the safe play. Gonna make a scramble. Ooh, stopped short. Clutch by Lord Rennie right there.
Lord Rennie. Is it Lord Rennie or Renee? What are we going with?
Renee? I like Rennie a little bit more. It has that je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, a little more masculine.
Yeah.
Oh, to be his 3rd drive. If he doesn't score, he will take it to the... Oh, no.
Speaking of masculine, that was a big boy play. Didn't quite get it. But 2 yards to go.
It's over, boys. The score's here. Take it. I was about to say, get to the next game. They got $50 in their pocket now.
$50 in their pocket. What?
He didn't score?
Or this is the second down conversion, hopefully. Hopefully this is not the second down conversion.
Sweet.
PAT.
No,
he didn't.
He score that play. No.
Oh, wow.
Well, they talk about the new trick plays and a different animation. That was different animation. Madden sometimes is good to you, and sometimes, 40, it's not. But he's up 21-6. This is Katie bar the door. It's over.
Yeah, not doing well right there. Wow. Get a turnover, and it's looking like it's going all the way. Can Derrick Henry get up?
Oh,
yes, he does. Balance on fleek. That's a score right there.
Gets 2 points, and he has a drive coming up, right? I don't know. I think the most you can get is 13, but it has to be like the craziest play you've ever seen in your life. So this one is probably over.
Yeah, unfortunately. This is the thing about this matchup. You have to be almost perfect. Don't get these turnovers. And although the turnover looked well, you went all the way. It just doesn't work out for you on the scoreboard if you don't make the most of your possessions.
Well, sometimes we like to say in my Madden leagues with Compete Forever, I always talk about these players. Sometimes, man, they get to playing on the the big stage, on stream and sometimes on TV, and they just lose their mind. It's like the great cheesy song, 12:45, about that time, lose my mind, and that's what they do at times. You're up 21-6. Why even play around? Take your 50, go buy some ramen noodles, man, and see you on the next the second game.
Come on, aggressive is the way of the game, the name of the game for this one. And unfortunately for Z Buckets, Lord Renee coming away with this one, 21 points to, I believe, was 6 or 7.
21-8, I believe, was the final score. Was that Lord Renee with the win, or was that Z Buckets? I thought Morehouse got the win there.
Did Morehouse get the win there?
I thought it was Morehouse was the home team. The home team won 21-8. We'll get a correction on that. I thought it was Z Buckets and Morehouse was the home team.
We'll go home either way.
We're going to have a game 2, and somebody's going to be at 1-0. We'll get that squared away. I believe that was Z Buckets, though, but we'll get a final confirmation from our crack staff behind the scenes back there with Tony and Jalen and Griff. What's up, fellas?
All right. So, really good with this one. Z
Okay,
Buckets
Z
of
Buckets
Morehouse
of
is the one that
Morehouse.
won. So there you go.
Put your hands up,
Morehouse, go
Gordy.
the house. Go the
There you
house.
go.
I'm putting my hands up
We
for
got
a
a winner.
touchdown, but I'm also coming up for the Morehouse. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Gotta rep the
Morehouse.
house right here.
There you go. I'm gonna pat myself on
Technically,
the
brother
back like
school.
Barry Horowitz because I was
Oh
right on that one.
yes.
Yeah.
You better be right. Sometimes things get cross-wired in a way, but this guy, absolute professional, consummate professional. If we must
He
say
got
that.
lucky. He got lucky. It was 50-50. I mean,
It was.
It was a coin flip. I got lucky this time.
And you won that coin flip just like Z Buckets won some coin in that one right there. So $25. I'm sorry, $50 in the pocket already.
$50.
So
200
that is
quarters.
going to be good. 200
Yeah.
quarters. 200 quarters. Oh, you better know math. Knowing math better than me, and I was a math major back in the day. Look at you. But really did a good job. Like we talked about the turnovers. Honestly, the turnovers is what kind of led Lord Renee to lose, his lord over the field. Unfortunately, got that crucial turnover by Derrick Henry, but it was a little bit too late for that one. So maximizing your possessions is always the name of the game in this one, and if you don't get that, you don't get that cash.
Well, you know what hurt him was that first possession. He got the turnover.
Yeah.
He got 12 points right out the chute. That's tough to come by.
Yes.
That's almost like 2 series right there. So,
Yes.
yeah, shout out to two buckets with the win, and he moves on. So yeah, he's doing a good job, man. So we're going to take a break. We're going to hear from our proud sponsor, title sponsor, and partner here. Shout out to Gillette, the best a man can get. Groom to game. We'll come back with game number 2 of this 3-game series. Will it be Morehouse taking the sweep, or can Bowie State show some fight? We'll find out right after this break with more of The Yard. HBCU Esports Alliance has this quick timeout.
Other blades I've used, they just don't cut it.
You can't get a much cleaner shave with Gillette. Gets virtually every hair on the first stroke. For a shave I barely feel. Watch Gillette change your world.
All right, we're back here, week 3 of the spring season here for the Yard HBCU Esports Alliance. Game number 2 of this 3-game series between Bowie State and Morehouse. Morehouse and Z Buckets with the lead, 1-0 against BSU's Lord Rennie. And
first play, going right back at it.
Where the chopper? Get to the chopper. The chopper. Boy, do you see him on the choppers?
I'm seeing him on the choppers, and I'm seeing him trying to get some more green in that pocket. Okay. Back-to-back long plays for that one right there.
And just like last game, someone scores first, and they put a 12 spot on the board. That is huge right there. So now, the other team is down by 12, and they're going to be chasing points. So good start. Was that Lord Rennie and those guys with a good start so far?
I believe Lord Rennie's name was underneath his gamer tag, and that said Little John, so that might be Z Buckets. But it might be the other way around.
Yeah,
okay.
Z Buckets, they're their away team because they were the home team last game, so they do switch it up. So I think you're right on that. Good call.
I mean, I'm trying to be like you, Larry, and trying to be like you.
What?
Good,
Get lucky
the
and
consummate
guess?
professional. No, the consummate professional. Always know when, and always know how. So, not getting some good yardage right here. Not what you like to see if you're Lord Rennie. You have to make these big plays in order to catch up. Already down a ton here. Ooh, but that might be just what you need.
That was just what the doctor ordered there. Good score. Is that Chark? It was, right?
Yeah, DJ
Jaguar?
Chark.
DJ Chark.
Yeah.
Junior. I love how all these players are going with junior and senior and first, second, third, fourth, and fifth on their jerseys now, all these athletes.
Pretty soon we'll see Asante Samuel the 7th in these stadiums coming soon.
Exactly.
But before we get to this next possession, I have to shout out Jahoma Community College of Clarksdale, Mississippi, our first community college, also an HBCU. Oh, but also look at this play right here. Oh my gosh, going back to back. Little John just tearing up the field.
And he did it without the East Side boys. It was crazy.
Well, we all like to see big old scores is what we like to see.
Ooh.
And there's Lil John. Ooh, right there. Did not quite get the PAT. Ooh, man, that would have been devastating if you're Lord Renee.
Stop and go was saucy by Little John, but 19-7. Second drive here. Actually, yeah, second drive. Actually, be third drive here. Third drive here for the home team. Now, second drive for the home team. Second drive for Morehouse. They're down 19-7. Got to get a score here or it's probably over.
Definitely need a score and definitely need a long one, too, if you want to feel good about yourself right here. Didn't get that completion right here. Let's see if this one goes. Ooh, an interception.
Wow. And he's going to take it all the way back. That's a pick six,
Yeah.
a house call. Katie bar the door. It's over. $100 is going to Z Buckets. All but the shouting, man. You throw the baby, out with the bathwater if you want to, but it's over.
You gotta turn on the Kenny the Jet Smith. It's over. It's over, man. It's over. Because I mean, you look at the math, and there's no way it can come back. Turnovers such a crucial killer in this mode, and especially when you go all the way for his pick six. I mean, there's absolutely nothing you can do. It's looking like Lord Renee is not gonna fall. It's gonna fall short in this one, and Z Buckets here getting 2 right here for this one. $100 to his name.
Sure. No matter what the mode is, Bordy, it really doesn't matter. It still comes down to fundamentals, which is you can't turn the ball over. I don't care if you're playing arena football, Pee-wee, junior pro, high school, college, or the NFL, or, the XFL. You turn the ball over, you're going to be in trouble. That's, it's predicated, on who's going to win and lose by that, one particular stat. So we're seeing that here in this ball game here.
Yes, throwing it back, you're wearing a Jets little paraphernalia right here. I remember the time that the Jets were just on the cusp of winning the playoffs or getting to the playoffs. Wide open was the AFC, but Ryan Fitzpatrick threw 3 picks, so could not get it done. 3 picks.
Week 17
against the Bills. It
Just beat
hurt
the
my
Patriots.
heart.
Yeah.
The Patriots were out because I believe Tom Brady was injured, or their offensive lineman. I can't remember. So heartbreaker for me, heartbreaker for Lord Renee as they lose this one. Z Buckets though feeling good because got some bank account pockets looking fatter right now.
Yeah. So they get the win. A couple of dominant performances by Z Bucket and Morehouse. Moving on, he's a Morehouse man. Z Buckets moving on, gets the win over Lord Rennie of Bowie State. Dominant fashion. A couple of double-digit wins here. So it's all good for those guys. Z Buckets, he's going to win and move on. Gets $100. So what? We're looking at ramen noodle once again, $1.50, under $2 for 12, right? Even if it is $2, we're looking at 50 boxes, right? And each box comes with 12, right? Bordy, I mean. That's a lot of ramen noodle right there. That could last you the rest of the semester.
Eating good. Somewhere Sweetie is very jealous of all those ramen noodles that they are going to be soon chowing on. But right now, we're going to head to intermission right real quick from a word from Gillette.
Everyone has a routine. I brush my teeth, eat breakfast, work out, and shave with Gillette Pro Glide. It gets virtually every hair in the first stroke for a shave I barely feel. So, when I hop on the stream and plant this lovely face in front of millions of people, I'm not worried. I just show up, ready to play.
pushing these chores. From breathing in most spores from the floor. God kept our family close in the 2 floors. Could have been in the morgue, who'd have thunk on the shore of a private beach. USC DC with a private yacht climbing the board. Several shots before I scored. And once you get the itch down, winning repeatedly is a bore. Saved up to finally get one from cutting coupons and snagging on the grab ones. Jewel Oscar and Dominic's is where we would fetch our necessities. Walk in the store, pray for buy one, get one free. Every once in a while, mom would say we could get one thing. It's a hard knock life when you're not in the spotlight. Ringing up in the middle of the night cause the cop lights. How we as citizens are treated in America is not right. Sometimes on a taking non-stop flight to Costa Rica, New Zealand, cause those other people are certainly not as lethal. But hey, any place where the roof beats not having no place to stay. Had days when I break, I would just make a way, and he did it. First song I ever wrote, don't start that. I was kids. The next song I write, I'll make a million. At the same time, I hurt haters' feelings. If that's the case, didn't mean to crush your spirit. Sorry for the pain my actions caused. Dropping bars it is off. Frightening every other artist that thinks they have a shot at being me. And to this statement, I stay not. Took a day off, used to stay up all night hustling until I finally days off. Rookie of the rap game, man, made the playoffs, made it through the recession and layoffs. Didn't get prison time like Bernie Madoff. It was money other girls saw, made the trade-offs. Toast to the underpaid, I'm paid off. Took a fast break, now the whole team getting fast cake. $100 bills fill the ashtray. Expiration never reached, so no pass date. Had dudes topping up my parents' gas tanks. Janky promoters were brushed off the shoulders, crushing those opposed in my reign since they were older. Salute to the real dudes who were standing behind me before I had bills to peel through. Ooh, a piece of candy, or a piece of candy. Ladies make it clap, cheek sandy. Pull out my handy dandy notebook. About to change your life with a prize. Oprah, brain blast, never hair, Lord Ultra. But you chicken so easy in comparison. Clear through competitions from Claritin. Roll around in a whip that you're staring in. Window so dark, don't know on who that you're peering in. Concentrate on the mission and on giving. Consistent in the rap game, get you plenty. Nobody deserves anything from me except my mother. And if I died today, wouldn't change this life a name. A long way, can't believe I made it this far. Riding around in this car, transformed into this star. Having to work this, I was worth it. Found my purpose, went from the abyss to the surface. The reward of constantly working. Hey, and now I'm finally eating. Hey, the mission's been completed. Can't y'all see I can't be beaten? or corporate meeting. Always apologize because the ones waiting usually idolize you, your position. You get paid by the show or commission. CEOs try not to pass the nutrition. They ain't passing the mission. Weed is good as long as it's done as it should. Though it has the fall, I still love my hood. Population filled with varying occupations, different complications. Number one metropolitan area in the USA. Once you settle down with us, I promise that you'll want to stay. Welcome to my city, where the girls are pretty.
We're back here week 3 for the Yard, HBCU Esports Alliance. Larry Ridley here, SNY TV, little NBC Sports, Madden NFL, NBA 2K League. Rolling with Bordy McBoard here. $30,000 in
Rolling.
scholarships we're giving out to all of these fine students representing these HBCUs. We've got 33 now with the addition of our first community college, Coahoma, out there in Clarksdale, Mississippi, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. That's a
Yes,
little north of
yes.
Jacktown. That's up there near the Delta, if my Mississippi geography is correct there. Help me out, boarding. Don't leave me out here hanging. Help me out.
Oh, I don't know anything about Mississippi geography, so I can't help you there. But
I
I
think
can
that's
help
right.
you in saying, yeah, I can help you in saying it is an HBCU too, so our first community college of our league, and it is so exciting to have different HBCUs on, especially for community college folks too, because hey, we all game around here, and we're all in quest for that moolah. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, I hear you, girl. We saw the first matchup, Bowie State and Morehouse, and it was 2 buckets for Morehouse. Once again, these players are playing for $30,000 in scholarships through 8 weeks, March all the way through May here. 5 different titles. Mondays, of course, Madden Mondays, Madden 21, the Yard mode, the special mode there. NBA 2K on Tuesday. Wednesdays, we've got Rocket League. And then, of course, we've got coming online here with PGA 2K21 and NASCAR Heat as well. Each win is worth $50. Matt in the Yard, they play a series, best 2 out of 3. So an opportunity, Bordy, to win $100. And even the loser, if you win a game and it goes to 3 games, $50. So 150 basically to be awarded potentially in a Madden 21 the Yard series there. So good stuff here as we've got a newsletter too. That we want to share with the other viewers out here after 2 complete weeks as we get here into week 3. Got to be excited about that, right, Bordy?
Yes, definitely very excited to see the scholarship information. We didn't update it to have the additional money for the competitors for more for the Madden side. So Killicam says 225, but actually is probably around $300 for him. So he's really good. Those ramen noodles keep on stacking and piling up here. But shout out to Quavana Waddles here for making this beautiful letterhead. You know, you can we go through all the wonderful interviews that we saw. We had Kevin Booker of Morehouse, John Cotton of Gillette, Soldier Boy, tell him, can't. I'm telling you now, I'm telling you. And Anthony Jenkins and Eric Thomas of Pharaoh's Conclave. So we've seen a lot of different people here that have graced our presence for the Yard. But it's all about these gamers and all about the money that they're receiving. So these dollar amounts keep on piling up, and it'll only be more bountiful for them.
You can see PGA starting April the 6th, so here in a couple of weeks here. NASCAR Heat starting on April the 7th. Also, we've got some NFL players we're going to probably have on this week. Love the show, the weekend recap show that airs on Saturday with me, you, and Fly Guy DC down there, 94.5 in the A. We all get together and chop it up on Saturday, have a great recap show. I know we got Terrell Basham coming up. We were supposed to speak with him last week. He'll probably be on this week. Chris Williamson was around for a little bit with the Falcons. So every week we're going to have, great, people from the universities and schools and colleges there representing those fine institutions and administrations. We've had Dr. Jenkins on. We've had other prominent folks on as well. So we'll continue to talk to people that are movers and shakers on these campuses at HBCUs, and of course, entertainers as well, athletes and celebrities like Soulja Boy, and got some NFL players coming on board as well. So nice little mix here. We have some fun, but also here to educate. I like to call it infotainment, Bordy, information and entertainment. Pow, together.
Ooh, together. I like that. I got a shout out. You saw the 4 pillars on the side. It's about that time for midterms. So shout out to Clark Atlanta and all the other HBCUs who are probably struggling through midterms. It's a-okay because after this, you have spring break, and that's a lovely time. Hopefully you guys aren't going out to PCB, Miami, and all these different places. Be safe. Please mask up if you do. But shout out to them. I know this time is a time of struggle, but we'll enjoy ourselves right here for this next matchup between Killicam of Morehouse and Dev, the dude of Bowie State University.
Yeah, and we've seen, Killer Cam, man. He's as his name likes to, his name sort of indicates there. It's apropos. He's been killing folks. He's been killing the competition. But
All
he's
over
got.
too.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. He's got Dev the Dude from Bowie State. We saw him on the leaderboard as well. Top three, if I'm not mistaken. Tied for third there. So should be interesting to see how these teams line up. Once again, Bowie State against Morehouse. We've seen that matchup before. Different players, but different people representing those fine institutions there. So once again, Bowie State
Yeah.
and Morehouse locking horns again.
Yes, and so we see on the selection screen, I'm sorry, for all these wonderful athletes, you're seeing a
Mm.
lot of wide out talent right here. So maybe not so much of passing, maybe some surprise passing, but we're going to see a lot of up down action from these gamers right here. Who do you like a little bit more? Because I'm leaning to Dev the Dude selection right here. You have Bouye, you have Moser, DJ Shark. That's a lot of speed you got.
So Dev the Dude looks like he's the home team, right? They've got the dark jerseys. It looks like,
Mm-hmm.
although two of them looks like they've got white jerseys. Oh, they've got to do a better job with this. But I like Gronk. I like Sammy Watkins, DJ Shark,
Mm-hmm.
AJ Bouye. He was at
Yeah.
UCF when I was down in Orlando. Great corner
Okay.
there. And then you got to like Mostert, man. He's one of the fastest guys in all of the NFL. I think next gen
Mhm.
stats last year or 2 years ago, he had the fastest run throughout the season that year. So definitely one of the fastest guys in Madden. So
Mm-mm.
he's got some speed, got some
Definitely.
playmaking ability. Defense, I don't know if he has anybody other than Bouye, but
Yeah,
yeah, we'll see.
that's what I'm saying. It's all offense, is all
Yeah.
octane, fast, up and down. So this one's gonna blow your face off with the scoring. Hopefully now. Killer Cam has been killing everybody, so who knows? He might just run up on Dev the Dude. But Dev the Dude has been holding his own as well. So we'll see about this one. But yeah, I'm really leaning more to Dev the Dude's roster. But Killer Cam is a thing, so you can't bet against Cam. You just can't.
No, it's tough. Once again, we're talking about a guy that's received over $300 in scholarship money in 2 weeks.
Mm.
This is the third week. He's got an opportunity to win 50, 100, maybe zero. I
Mhm.
don't know. It depends on what Dev the Dude does here, representing
Yeah.
Bowie State. But we could by the end of the night see our first $400 man. You know,
Ooh.
in
I
prize
know
money
that
and
he'd be
scholarship money.
excited about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
4 honey buns, like you're talking about, 4 honey
400
buns. So
bucks.
some ramen with those 4 honey buns. So all about food, and I've eaten at Morehouse College. Shout out to those lunch ladies; they're wonderful. I love all of them. Shout out to Miss Evelyn because she's great. But the food, hit or miss sometimes. So he'll be enjoying some snacking on those honey buns and ramen, enjoying themselves. So really excited to see what he does. Having a little bit of some lag issues. I'm not sure if the match is finding. Internet's a elusive thing during these times, but we'll get to this
Hmm.
match very, very soon. But what I want to talk about is, you're repping Tennessee. You're from the great state of Tennessee.
Absolutely. I'm a
And
volunteer. Yep.
yeah, volunteer. But you also
Mhm.
shout out to Middle Tennessee State too, because
Hey,
there was
Blue
a
Raiders.
there was a matchup in the women's tournament actually with the Vols versus Middle Tennessee, and
Yeah,
Anastasia Hayes doing a great job getting some points, some buckets on the Vols. But it's the Vols, Pat Summit. The
sure.
legacy never died from Tennessee, so they
Mhm.
blew out the competition. But Anastasia Hayes still put on a show. So I got to shout out to your home state, because he had two, I'm sure, teams that you really loved together versus each other. So that was very interesting
Sure.
to see.
Yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
look, it was really tight at halftime. Third quarter, we were only down by like three or four. Then they kind of
Yeah.
pulled away late third and into the fourth quarter. Ended up winning by
Hmm.
about, I don't know, 18 or 20 points or something like that. But good
Yeah.
run by my Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, the Lady Raiders, winning Conference USA. So another conference title for those ladies, and yeah, shout out for them. I'm actually looking forward to
Yeah.
going back home in a few weeks. I'm going to be
Hmm.
inducted into our Broadcast Hall of Fame on April the 14th. So
Wow.
yeah, looking forward to that. April the
Congrats.
14th. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Oh, Ooh, see, I keep on telling you, you missed a big time, missed a big time right here. You talked about the
Still would not go
pipeline.
there.
You are the
Mm-mm.
embodiment of the pipeline, highest of the
Nope.
competition, highest of broadcast standards. Don't be humble, man. Enjoy it,
No.
bask in it.
Humble pie, man. Belichick used to serve it to everybody in New England. And when I worked in Boston, you just get used to it. Like, man, let me take my humble pie. Yeah.
No, but you need to celebrate your inner Kanye. Everybody would benefit from having an inner Kanye, and I'm telling you,
Cray.
you need to
Speaking of
embrace that
Kanye,
right now.
that was cray. That was cray. What you just did. That was cray.
Well, you
Ain't
gotta
it,
be
Jay?
crazy to enjoy it. What you order? Fish fillet? Come on, coming up to Easter, so shout out to that.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
gonna enjoy that Popeyes fish fillet. Hopefully coming up soon because that looks delicious. The chicken sandwich was popping, so
Hey,
obviously
tell
fish
Hot
fillet
Rod
might
to
be
holler
doing
at
well.
Popeyes, man. And we can, speaking of Hot Rod, we got to tell
Right.
Hot Rod to get on Popeyes. That'd be nice. Get him on here.
Yes,
You know,
Hot
nice
Rod
fine
serve
Southern
us up some
cuisine.
hot, delicious Popeye sandwiches, man, because I love the spicy ones too. So definitely down
Sure.
the street is a Popeye. So, it's not as good as the ones in Louisiana, I'm sure, the ones in Georgia, the ones in Boston, but they still smack.
Sure.
They definitely do.
Oh yeah, Louisiana Kitchen. All good. All good. We're waiting here once again for our second matchup here, and it's featuring Bowie State against Morehouse. So it'll be Morehouse Killicam, and for Bowie State it'll be Deb the Dude. They're waiting on a player here that should be starting here any minute, but Larry Ridley here, SNY TV, little NBC Sports, Madden NFL. Bordy McBoard here, week 3 Bordy of our spring league season here. Seen some great action. We got guys over 300 bucks, a couple of $100 here. The leaderboard's starting to pack up. Money is going out to these young men and women here. These fine HBCUs. Hot Rod, Rod Chappelle doing a great job running the league as the commish. As you can see, Killicam against Dev the Dude. What do you think 1216 stands for? Was that his birthday, you think?
Yeah, 1216, that makes sense. That's appropriate. Shout out to December, Capricorn season, I believe. We're starting up the competition, so that's good. Good Capricorns in some good territory. I believe LeBron James is a Capricorn, so shout out to him.
December 30th.
Unfortunately got injured, but still
Yeah,
doing some good work.
Out weeks, it looks like, right?
Yes, and that's going to, we could talk about this tomorrow, but that's really going to affect the parity of tomorrow for NBA 2K because he used updated rosters, and so the Lakers are essentially useless at this point.
Good. Now we can get some new blood in here. We've already banned the Nets. We'll get into this tomorrow.
Yes.
It's Madden Mondays.
Yes.
So we see the home team here, and it looks like that home team was Dev the Dude, right? If I'm not mistaken. So yeah.
Yes, Dev the Dude is the home team.
And Morehouse Killicam is the away team. There he is right there. Killicam, the away team. So they're playing on Pizza Hut Stadium here. Are we it's not. Yeah, I think it is a Port of Miami, right?
Yes, this is Port of Miami. So doing some good. You talked about Rick Ross feeling hungry. Feeling some stuff in your belly right here with the Pizza Hut. Feeling good with this one going all the way.
That boy good. That boy good. Hey, I watched Coming to America the other night. That boy real good. Randy Watkins. Oh man, so, you got to go check it out. By the way, Bordy.
The Coming to America, you really liked it.
Dude. No, not as good as the first one. Heck no. No, it's not as good as the first one. Absolutely not.
But good enough to see.
I was free. I mean, I paid for Prime. So 11-0 here by Dev the Dude and Boise. I was gonna say Boise State. Boise State. What am I thinking? Boise. Get out of here. Broncos. Bowie State.
No, Dev the Dude starting off electric and got an interception right there from his creative player. So already looking like he's about to win this one. He talked about turnovers being precious. Well, I mean, that's a precious little pick right there.
Ooh, wow, we've got a developing situation here. Bordy. Dev the Dude. And there's Mostert. He's got that speed. Ooh, nice move there. Can he get the corner?
We might see. Ooh. We were talking about how Killer Cam has been killing the competition and never lost this series. I don't think he's ever lost a game at this point. So, might be the first L for this one if there's a score on this
I was about to say, I
drive.
don't think he's lost the game yet. I don't think he's lost the game in a series.
That's crazy. Oh, and making some good defense to make sure that hopefully that doesn't happen.
12-0 here. Like you said, this is huge here for Bowie State's Dev to do, to try to knock off literally the best player right now in MAD right now. Definitely one of the top two. This would be a huge win to get that 1-0 lead, and there it is. He's up 18-0 and might throw 2 or 3 more. If he throws on a 3-piece, it's over.
Ooh.
Just by I don't see how more. I mean, unless he gives it away on one possession, and Killer Cam scores on the next 2, that's the only way he can get back in it.
Oh, but an interception right there, so clutch by Killer Cam. I mean, crank out Jim Carrey because you're telling me there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance? There's a chance we were a little wrong there with the Capricorns. Mainly you, Gordy. You said it. I didn't say it.
Oh, okay. Throwing me up to the bus.
December 16th. I love you. December 16th, someone just texted me. Thanks for watching, Kevin, for watching. Sagittarius on December 16th.
Oh, you know what? Well, I was saying that, when you're on that,
my buddy's
that
he's a Sagittarius, so that's why he knows.
That's why you got offended. I am not a Capricorn. I assure you. But when you're on that edge, you take on traits of the other one, right? So maybe some Capricorn energy from that. You know what I mean? Embrace the greatness. I'd like to get more in common with LeBron James. So embrace that, even though it might not be completely true. Let's see if Killer Cam can embrace the pressure from this one right here. Has to score, score in this one and then score big on the next one in order to have a chance right here.
Yeah, he needs, 9, 10, something like that every time. 6 is not going to help you, not when you're down by 18. So he needs 2 huge drives and then a stop. And he can get back in this thing.
Dangerous pass, but able to complete it.
You would think he would just walk it in, right, at some point. There you go. That'll work too.
Sometimes you don't need to walk it in. Sometimes you're just good. And I like this aggressive play right here to go for 3. This one is basically make or break right here.
This is it.
So I like this decision.
And that's
not what you want to see.
3-point try, no good.
Sack.
So Dev the dude. And this is another one of those where, avoid the turnover, okay? It's okay if a punt, well, you can't punt, but a turnover on downs, that's fine too. There's Sammy Watkins again. Look at him on the sideline, tiptoeing.
Crossing people over and there's nobody around. Sometimes you gotta, show off your stuff, man. Be flashy. I like what I saw right there. Looking like he was probably gonna go out of bounds.
We were talking about LeBron. He did the LeBron there, man. Pushed the floor down. He did the little dance.
Definitely. Ooh, Rob Gronkowski getting a good little catch right here. 1st and goal. And a score right here is doubly over, basically. There's a very slight chance to tie it and to go to overtime if you're Killer Cam. But this one right here, if you score it, it's over.
Yeah, it's for real over, like OVA, over. And there it is. And he just spiked the ball, Mostert, Raheem, and that's going to do it. It's mathematically impossible now for Killer Cam. Killer Cam's going to take his first loss of this spring season here.
And Dev must really be the dude if he's going to take down Killer Cam. You talked about him being Jason Voorhees right here. Michael Myers just killing the competition. But when you're good, and even gets that 3-point conversion as a cherry on top in contested coverage. So that was impressive.
Remember, Camp Crystal Lake, my friend, here in the great state of New Jersey. Oh, what a dot that was. Whew, what a pass.
Yeah.
Shark.
Killer Cam's stick skills are definitely still present. We'll see. Build some momentum right here. We talked about how momentum could be huge in these games. So start to do some good things for the next game coming up. But Dev the Dude still putting on that work, even though it's out of reach, with a sack right there by Rob Gronkowski.
So I looked it up. They do have guided tours. They're private. So it is a private place. Yep. Yep, they do.
Would you like
tours.
to go on a tour of that?
Camp Crystal Lake? Why not? Sure. It has to be in the daytime, though. I'm not going at night.
Right. I was going to say, overnight lodging do they have? No, I would not like to go at all.
Could you imagine, man, on a crisp fall day at night? Kill.
And this is why I would never even go in that direction or in that area. No, not at all. Georgia already has its string of haunted houses, haunted different places, haunted lakes. Shout out to Lake Lanier, a place I will never go because that place is just haunted. So I would not like to go to Camp Lake to see killers like Killer Cam finally got taken down. You're the movie buff. You've seen these things. What movie was it when Michael Myers got taken down? It's like the third, fourth?
We got a bunch of them. What are you talking about?
I don't really watch them like that. I'm scared of them all the time.
Well, the last one, remember, he was burned in the basement with Lori.
Yes.
Remember? She burned him in the basement. Oh. But there's going to be a new one that's coming out.
I try to avoid them. Oh, please go ahead and spoil it for me because I only watched like the first half and then I'm just like, no, I can't do it. I'm peeking over the shoulder. I miss half the plot because I'm just like,
I'm going to tell you like I tell everybody else. It's not real. It's fictional. He's not coming. There's no boogeyman. There's no boogeyman. Boy.
If it's not real, then how come you won't stay overnight at Camp Crystal Lake? Why not?
Because of the wind. Because of the wind and it's cold.
Oh, okay. Okay. The wind.
Take us to break.
All right. So we're going to take you to break after we saw the wonderful job by Dev the Dude finally killing Killer Cam. We're going to go and see if Killer Cam can make a comeback or if Dev the Dude said, no, this is over for real.
Get out the broom.
And we'll see. Get out the broom and make a sweep. But we're going to sweep up the hairs after we're done shaving by this sponsor from Gillette.
The best of men.
As a barber, nothing's gonna beat my shave. Especially for guys who tend to get razor bumps from ordinary razors at home. So when they can't see me, there's Gillette Skin Guard, a razor that's made different and designed just for men with skin that's easily irritated. It flattens the skin and lifts the blade for a shave that's closer than a trimmer but not too close for comfort. I mean, it's just right.
All right.
My God.
How you doing, man?
Ready to hit the yard.
Definitely.
Shout out to Sherrod. What's up, baby?
Also got a shout out to the warm towel part, man. I love that part.
Yes.
Just looks so cozy.
That's my second favorite part. Yeah, that's my second favorite part. I agree with you on that one. Let me hear back with Boydie McBoyd here. Game 2 of our second match here between Bowie State and Morehouse. Killer Cam from Morehouse just lost his first game in almost 3 weeks. Going here in the week 3. How about that, man? Dev the Dude from Bowie State. Put it on Killer Cam too. Wasn't close.
He don't get his name from nowhere, man. He don't get his name from nowhere. Definitely showing that he's about it and about that life. Ain't scared of nobody. Ain't afraid of no ghosts. Ain't afraid of the killers. Ain't afraid about Michael Myers either. That dude does not sleep, man. He never sleeps. He makes sure that he's never dreaming either, so nobody can haunt him. Really doing a good job right there. I really love what I saw from him, getting turnovers, being aggressive too. I love to see that because this mode is all about being as aggressive as possible to make sure that you secure that bag. And with one more game, you'll doubly secure it with a honey bun to his name.
Oh, honey bun. I'm gonna be completely transparent here, and I apologize. Technically, a honey bun is $100,000 technically.
Oh.
But for our purposes here with the Schollies, $100, we're gonna give it esports honey bun. How about that?
It's like one of the mini honey buns that you get.
There you go.
Mini
Yeah,
cute
little
ones.
small honey buns. Yeah, I agree. It's not the big ones. It's not laced with glaze and things of that, or
Nah.
the cream on top of it, man. Yeah, we'll just go small honey bun.
But still delicious nonetheless. You know what I mean? Definitely still will fill up your stomach. And to a college student, honestly, it's like a real honey bun, to be honest.
Yeah, the only thing about those honey buns, man, you know how it is when you eat the junk food. It tastes so good, but you're hungry in like 5 or 10 minutes. So it's just empty calories, if you will. So, yeah.
Ah, man, maybe that's why Killer Cam has been killing the competition, never satisfied with those wins.
Ooh.
Still keep it on going. Ooh, I believe that's Dev the Dude.
That's
See,
Dev
so
the
he
Dude.
should be way.
Wow. And that's my
wow,
nephew.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't know?
For real.
Well,
Is this
nephew.
like,
No.
every black person says, oh, yeah, this is my cousin, and really they
It's my
not.
play cousin. It's my play cousin. No, but seriously, we used to go back and forth on Twitter. This is documented. Me and Calvin, we used to go back and forth, but we just called each other, family.
Okay. So
He's
shout
from
out
down
to
south, I'm
family
from down
right
south.
here.
Yeah, it's how many Ridleys are there? So it's like, all right, we claimed each other. He's yet to give
Well,
me any money, though.
talent. It's okay because he's stacking dollars anyway with your HOF credentials right there. Talent runs in the family. That TD looking good didn't get the third 3-point conversion, but still has 9 on the board. That's still pretty good.
Killer Cam needs to make something happen here. Down 9-0. I'll tell you, that was a good stop there because if he gets that 3, now, like I said, you get 12 points on the board in one drive. That's almost like taking 2 possessions from somebody. So, look, it's about math here, man. It really is.
Definitely about math. You can tie it right here, even if you're conservative, which is looking like Killer Cam is, just trying to get those easy, making sure that you're guaranteed to not turning the ball over, which in itself is a different type of strategy for this mode, but it doesn't matter because your cousin is coming through right there. That's an interception.
Ridley got the pick?
Yeah.
Hey, them Ridley boys, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do it.
Talent all over, man. Talent all over. So, some points right here. If Dev the Dude gets some points, especially some big-time points right here with long drives right here, that's going to be devastating for Killer Cam.
Well, look, just do the math here. Killer Cam's going to have 2 more drives, right? Max can probably get out of them probably 20 to 24 points.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's just, he can't let us score here. He can't let Dev the Dude score here. He's got to find a way to bow his neck, as we like to say in the industry. You got to bow his neck, man.
Ooh, bow his neck.
Yeah. Have you ever been told to bow your neck, Bordy?
No, I have not. You
Okay.
drop me some lingo, man. I dropped kerfuffle on the players right here. Mollywop, was it? So
No, I
drop
told
me
you
some lingo
mollywop.
here too.
You dropped the fuffle, but I dropped mollywop. Ooh, and right now, Dev the Dude is mollywopping Killer Cam.
Yes, and Killer Cam now is in a kerfuffle trying to catch up.
He's in a pickle.
Definitely in some deep. Ooh. So we'll
Yeah.
see. But like you're talking about, there's a chance, if you score real big here, you can't afford to be conservative like he was in the
You need
last
at least
drive.
9.
You got to
need
go
at least
for
9
it.
here. You need at least 9 here. It's over, pretty much. But think about this: if Dev the Dude would have scored on both of his extra points, it would be over right now.
Yeah. So good clutch. Ooh, clutch catch right there by, I believe, Njoku with that one. Ooh, actually didn't complete. So we'll see
Second and
again.
20.
But
Njoku from Miami. Oh, it's over.
oh no. Oh no.
Crack the safe open and take the cash, Bordy.
Are you telling me that we are witnessing the first time that Killer Cam has in fact been killed?
Ooh, this is bad. Lordy, this is like,
Cherry
this
on
is moms
top.
in the kitchen, palms itching. Like, you're talking about cooking something up right here. Who saw this coming?
I don't think anybody did. I don't think anybody did. Like we just saw,
And it's
$300
saucy too.
reigning over the competition.
It's
Doing a
it's
good
really
job.
it's kicking dirt in his face too. This is
Yeah.
like, this is personal. Like, rubbing it in,
Oof.
salt in the wound,
Oof.
kicking dirt in your face.
Ooh.
Killer Cam ain't gonna
Doing the
forget this. I'll tell you
Dougie on
that.
him too.
Yeah.
Killer Cam is definitely gonna come through, and I fear for the other gamer that's gonna go against Killer Cam. Maybe tomorrow, maybe against Rocket League, because Killer Cam, like you said, isn't gonna forget this. And just like Tom Brady was real spiteful, being slighted, by the media after his leaving from New England Patriots, I think Killer Cam is gonna be just as shiesty too.
You think Dev the Dude and all these other guys got tired of us talking about how great King, Killer Cam is, and Latiker, and Angry A? These other guys are like, man, enough of this. We put our pants on too, one leg at a time. We all have sticks and controllers too. You know what I'm saying? We all have headsets. We all have Xbox Gold. We all have
Right.
PSN IDs. We know what's up.
Ooh.
That's what they're
And
saying.
it's not to say like that Dev the Dude is no slack either. Dev the Dude, like we just showed you, is up there in the top 3, tied for 3rd, for the competition. So it's not to say like he's just been sitting here on the wayside. He's definitely just as good, but maybe just didn't get some lucky breaks. Well, now everything's on his side, because this isn't luck. This is just a massacre right
Ooh,
there.
What a way to cap
Ooh.
it too. 32 donuts. Dunkin' Donuts. 32 numbers.
On Killer Cam?
This is like Middle
Cam
Tennessee
I am?
going into Alabama in Tuscaloosa and beating Alabama
Yes.
50-0. That's what this is like.
Yes. Is this a fake video?
This is like Jackson State going to beat Alabama 50-0 in Tuscaloosa.
Oh, this is like Loyola Marymount beating Illinois just now. I think
is.
it's even worse than that. I think it's
It
even
is.
worse than that. Oh,
Uh,
wow. I'm flustered. I
probably-
can't believe what just happened.
Sure, Dev the Dude's got a picture of Killer Cam when he was a baby. That's probably like Alabama State. He's trolling Killer Cam right now. He's probably got a picture of him when he was a baby. Like, hey, look at this.
Or you know what? We're talking about, Tom Brady just lording over people. Maybe Dev the Dude is like Eli Manning, you know what I mean? Like, people just don't believe that he could, and then what do you know? Just killing them back to back, just doing it. The only person that could beat him.
Let me ask you this. Is that the most surprising result that you've seen in 3 weeks here? I'm going to say yes. Out of all
for
the
sure.
games, all the titles, right?
Oh, for sure. Especially after I saw Killer Cam on Rocket League too. I was like, there's no way you can defeat this guy if you're not just scoring on 1 game, on 2 games, on all 3. This means that
all
you're
3
just on a
games.
different
Right.
level than somebody else. But guess what? Dev the Dude decided to take it on a whole nother level above that one, killing who thought we couldn't be killed. Like you said, defeating Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger. This is just amazing to see, and honestly, I'm still in shock. Shout out to Dev the Dude, not only just killing the game, not only beating, but also making them shutting out Killer Cam. That's crazy.
Sure.
That's crazy. That's totally crazy.
Very simple. The most dominant and most complete performance that we have seen in the history of the Yard HBCU Esports Alliance. Rod Chappelle,
sure.
Tony, all you guys, come back to this right here. Whatever you do, sort of editing this video, this has to be the biggest thing that we've seen since we've all been together
Yeah.
in 3 weeks. Period. It was that great of a performance by Dev the Dude. He is that dude right now. He goes right to the top. He's up here, racks on racks on racks. He's right there.
And let's see if going forward they're going to be exchanging this. Maybe this is, Killer Cam maybe just didn't have a good day. But, with that performance, I don't think that it's not just a bad day. I think that that's a smackdown, a beatdown. This is for real. And that the dude is trying to show y'all that he is for real. Now, you know who else is for real? Our lovely sponsor, Gillette, making sure that our faces are smooth, clean. We got the towel on. We're smiling, we're laughing, and we're going to send them straight to them.
Everyone has a routine. I brush my teeth, eat breakfast, work out, and shave with Gillette Pro Glide. It gets virtually every hair on the first stroke for a shave I barely feel. So, when I hop on the stream and plant this lovely face in front of millions of people, I'm not worried. I just show up, ready to play.
What's up? My name is Sherrod Martin, and I work at Superb Grooming Studio Barbershop in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm here today to get you groomed to game. As a former NFL player that loves to play Madden, die hard, I'm gonna give you some shaving tips to give you that confidence. The Gillette 2-in-1 shaving gel, and I also got my Gillette Skin Guard. These two are essential. So starting out with a shave, we're gonna start with a nice lather. The next step after I lather up, I like to come with a hot towel. Relaxing, release stress, comfort with a nice little heat, but it also opened up the pores. Then I come with my razor and I just do some nice strokes. Hey, you look good, you play good, baby. Now you're ready to hit the yard.
Other blades I've used, they just don't cut it.
Can't get a much cleaner shave with Gillette. Watch Gillette change your world.
Oh, the yard. HBCU Esports Alliance here, Larry Ridley here. SNY TV, NBC Sports, Matt, NFL, NBA 2K League. Boardy McBoard here, week 3
Mm-hmm.
of our spring season here. $30,000 in schollies is what the kids like to call them. Scholarships for you folks at home. That's money. Money in the bank, money in the bag. These kids are winning $50 per game per win. Madden on Mondays, 2K on Tuesdays, Wednesdays. We got Rocket League, and then we got 2K, PGA 2K, and also NASCAR Heat 5 coming up as well. Bordy, this is our third matchup of the night. It features Norfolk State and Stillman. Norfolk State's Angry A and Duda from Stillman.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see this one because Angry A has also been putting on a clinic. If it hasn't been Killer Cam, it's been Angry A. So we'll see if just like Killer Cam got toppled, maybe this is the time and place where all those 1Cs are saying, get off the door. And it's time for the little ones to shine. Due to 3 trying to come up big in this one.
So you're saying Cinderella, the slipper still fits, huh? Is that what you're saying?
When you wish upon a star is what I'm saying, Larry, So you got to believe in yourself, and I am believing, in these sick passes that we're seeing right here. Laterals all day, and getting past the halfway point. So, good start.
Okay, so my guys here are King Latiker, right? We got Killer Cam. And Angry A are probably the 3 most prominent players we've been talking about these 3 weeks. And finally, we saw Killer Cam go down. We'll see if Latiker, we'll see him in 2K, and we'll see about Angry A here. We'll see if the upsets keep coming.
I would not be upset. I don't believe Duda, has had a lot. Oh, actually, he has been, up there in the rankings. So just like how the Dude was up there in the rankings, but not quite. We'll see. This is like not a huge disparity in talent or competition. So this one will surely be a good game. But hopefully, we'll see the top seeds, like you said, go out, or maybe we see Angry A just decide, no, I am the winner now. I am the captain. I am the captain, and be the winner. So we'll see.
Okay, how about Duda 3 here? Duda from Stillman College here. 4th and goal. Can he bow his neck? You know what bow his neck means, right? You know what that means now, right? 40.
I still wasn't sure. I still didn't have my glasses. There you go. That's what you like to see. I mean, this is a great position to be in, making sure that you could capitalize on your other player not really putting in that work, not really getting all that they wanted from these plays. So this is really good. Great position to be in.
Man miss.
Woohoo!
He took it to the
Angry
grip.
A right
That's our
there
guy,
doing a
Derwin
great
James.
job.
Hey, EA's investing a lot of money in Derwin James. He's got his own show on Mondays, Derwin James Against the World. Got a lot of sponsors and stuff. So, yeah, that's good stuff, man. How about that? Yeah,
Definitely.
baby. Hey.
Definitely good.
We got to get
Derwin James has been eating. Derwin James has been eating just like Angry A has been eating. That's 9 points on the board for Angry A. But, let's see. We were talking about the top being defeated. We'll see. We'll see. But already down one possession, you have to score right here.
Duda's got a 9-0 lead,
Yeah.
Still has 2 drives to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. Like where he's at. You look at, Angry A probably got to make something happen here. Or he's going to be in trouble.
Yeah. Well, Angry A is actually away, I believe. So Angry A sitting on top. Ooh, on top. Yes, Angry A sitting on top. Angry A is the original 77 player. If you see their little gamer tags right here. So Duda is the one that needs to save himself right here. Get some points. Get some downfield passing. And didn't get some downfield passing right there. Already in 4th down.
4th down, 2nd possession here, 2nd drive for Duda now. This is a critical 4th and 9. And,
critical mistake.
I think we may have had it's a walk-off right there. That pretty much
Oof.
sealed it right here. If he gets, let me see,
Already?
if he gets 3 here, I'm just looking at the math here. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
He's still in it.
doesn't
He's
get
got one
3
drive,
right
right?
there.
That's over.
Yeah, one more drive. This is
It's
it.
over.
This is over.
That's it. You can
So
only
this
get,
is
I think the max I've ever seen is 12 or 13 points in one possession.
Yeah.
One drive. That's all you can get.
for sure. So, very disappointing if you're Duda. I mean, like you said, you're already up there, not quite up there in the Angry A Killer Cam competition, but still up there. But got some momentum with this one, going all the way right there. So that's good to see. You like that. I believe that's also
Can help you
is that
going
also Derwin
forward.
James? Yeah.
It was 33, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Derwin
So-
James had a lot of time to play Madden this year. He was injured. So
Mhm.
spent a lot of time playing, Quavo and Lil Baby and all these other celebrities throughout the season on Monday during the Madden season. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, well, you're talking about how he has a show called Derwin James versus the World. It's Derwin James against himself right here on this field. But it's Derwin James that comes up on top over Derwin James. It's Angry A's Derwin James that gets this one. But like you said, there's still more to this competition. And after seeing Killer Cam getting defeated, there's a chance for anybody to come back and to do this one. Nobody's insurmountable.
No, sure. I mean, there's 5 to 6 more weeks to go. At least 5 more weeks in the regular season. And like you said, the structure of this league is it's individual games right now, right? Building up to the playoffs. Potentially could be 3v3. We'll find out more about that. We know 2K will be more team oriented, maybe 5v5. So, like I said, they're sort of working their way up, and the GG's in the chat there. So it will be it was a representative effort here by Duda, but he does come up short to Angry A. Angry A looking to try to join that $300 to $400 club as well, right?
Yeah, and
Just
trying
put
to
up $50.
leapfrog.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to leapfrog over Killer Cam. Killer Cam didn't get any money this week, so if he gets some money, it's close. We have to do our math to see if Dev the Dude is up there or if it's looking like Angry A is going to be our top pick of this one, our top leader of our leaderboards coming up this soon. But at the end of the day, I think that that Duda should feel good because unlike Killer Cam did earlier, getting shut out, still got 10 points on the board.
Sure.
That's good.
Respectable.
Momentum hopefully can carry over. So there's still a chance to do some work. Angry A wasn't just killing everybody, didn't score up like 30 points. I didn't have to get out the cheese hat. So I feel like there's still some chance out for him.
Yeah. Angry A of Norfolk State taking the first game of this 3-game series. We'll see what Duda from Stillman College SC can come back with here. Can he push it to a game 3, or will we see a sweep by Norfolk State's Angry A? We'll come back here with game number 2 of this 3-game series here. The Yard, Madden 21, The Yard here. More of The Yard, HBCU Esports Alliance after this quick timeout and a message from our sponsor, Gillette. Groom to game, the best a man can get. We'll see you on the other side.
What's up? My name is Sherrod Martin, and I work at Superb Grooming Studio Barbershop in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm here today to get you groomed to game. As a former NFL player that loves to play Madden, die hard, I'm gonna give you some shaving tips to give you that confidence. The Gillette 2-in-1 shaving gel, and I also got my Gillette Skin Guard. These two are essential. So starting out with a shave, we're gonna start with a nice lather. The next step after I lather up, I like to come with a hot towel. Relaxing, release stress, comfort with a nice little heat, but it also opened up the pores. Then I come with my razor and I just do some nice strokes. Hey, you look good, you play good, baby. Now you're ready to hit the yard.
I have to do it back since Larry's been the one, so I have to take courtesy right there. Respects to Sherrod.
I'm sorry.
Making us happy, man. Making all our producers
know,
happy,
man.
making us happy. I love it. I love it. It's contagious, man, that joy.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Rest,
Oh, you got the
relaxing,
towel?
open up
The fresh towel? Yeah.
Stress, relaxing, open up the pores.
See, Sherrod's gonna catch one of our streams and be like, "Why y'all clowning me?" It's not clowning. It's respect, man.
It is.
You making us, you making us happy, man. I love that.
The ultimate form of flattery. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yes, for sure. So we're seeing. I believe this is Duda's turn to be the away team. Already on the board is Angry A. You know, he just blinking. There you go. 10 points. Already down pretty big on this one. And an interception.
Don't go there. Do not go there. That was a bad read. Well, boarding, I'm going to state the obvious here. A score here, and we'll be looking at game number 4 tonight.
Yeah.
A fourth match, because this one will be over.
Yes.
Oh.
Ooh, dangerous right
Coulda
there.
had a
Could
pick.
have turned the
Coulda had a pick.
tables. Instead, you know, Angry 8 deeper down this field, closer to scoring range, closer to potentially getting that honey bun, or at least esports honey bun.
The E-Bun.
The E-Bun.
We're back here. Game 2 of our
Hun-E
third match. Yes, exactly. Hun-E Bun, I love it. Game number 2 of our 3-game series here between Bowie State and Stillman. Angry A up 1-0 in this series and leading 11-0 here in game number 2. $30,000 in scholarship money. Their share on the line here. Week 3 of the Spring League season. Larry Ridley here, SNY TV, NBC Sports. Porty McBoard, all around good gal. And she's ready to hit the yard, as Sherrod will say.
Definitely, you know, do this for HBCU heroes, Pharaoh's Conclave. Happy to do it for HEA, and happy to see Angry A score right there. Some solid defense from Duda to make sure that you held off, but sometimes when players are just so good, they find a way to score anyway.
Yeah. Okay, well, he stops the extra point there. That's good. Need something big here from Duda.
Yeah.
He needs to score big time.
Definitely not too out of range, but you know, this is where I start to go a little bit aggressive here. Start to make some down the field passes, because that can earn you some extra points, and that secures you to get to this next round. Hopefully push it to a best of 3 scenario.
Yeah, he needs an 8 or a 9 at least. A 6 just does nothing here. So yeah, he needs some extra. Oh boy.
Ooh, welp.
Ooh, what a move there.
Ooh, styling and profiling after ripping somebody's heart out, man. That's just mean. That's just mean. That's unfair.
Ah, boy.
So
Yeah,
up 25 to 0.
Yeah.
You know what? I hadn't had to bring it out, even though I had it. Should have brought it out earlier. I'm gonna go ahead, put this cheese hat. It's a wrap. Game over.
It is.
Cheese
That's a
in
Reynolds wrap.
competition.
As my guy Brandon Bill from the Bengals would say on my Compete Forever Madden leagues. He calls it a Reynolds wrap. I'm like, yeah, that's true. It's over, man. It's over. 26-0.
It's over.
Put them in shrink wrap. Roll them on out.
Take out, cause it's over, man.
It's over.
So that's the
Angry
end
A.
of it.
What do you think? Angry A right now, the man to beat in Madden?
Angry A, after we saw Killer Cam get thing, I still think that Killer Cam is up there. So I wouldn't say the man to beat, but of the competition,
Oh, boy.
definitely the
Really?
top three. I
Killer
would say the
Cam?
top two, top three. Killer Cam, got washed today. I will
Hmm.
say that. Getting down 35-0 is just it's
I don't
bad.
see
It's no
Angry
words.
A ever
It's not
losing
good.
30 something to nothing to anybody.
Oh
So
no. Mm.
if we were doing
But
power
bad
rankings right
things
now, let's
happen.
go. Let's go. Power rankings. Let's go
Okay,
right now. Me and you.
power
We got to
rankings.
look up.
Power
Mhm.
rankings. Okay.
Go.
Let me get out the leaderboard just so I make sure because I don't want to slight anybody. I'm gonna do the top four. Okay. So
Fair
we
enough.
have, and we're talking about overall, not just Madden. Because if this is the case, then King Latiker wouldn't be on that, but I got to throw in King Latiker too.
Okay.
Dev the Dude when you're talking about Madden 2K. Then you have
Mhm.
King Latiker. Then you
Mhm.
have, I don't know. I feel like, can we tie for first and second here with Angry A and
No.
Killer Cam here?
No.
You
No, we're
can't?
not doing
Okay.
that. No, I'm not
I'm
gonna let you
gonna
kiss your
rock
sister.
paper.
We don't do ties.
Come on, man. See, this is a Tennessee reference.
Or
Kiss your
kiss your
sister. Come
brother.
on now.
Well, that's what they say for college football ties. You kiss your sister, or in your instance, kiss your brother. I'm not gonna let you do that.
Kiss your cousin, kiss the thing. I threw some southern shade there with the reference.
Yeah, I know.
But okay, all right. If you're gonna put me in a rock and a hard place and choose, I still say Killer Cam, man. I still say Killer Cam at the top and Angry A is second. I know we're talking purely Madden or overall.
Madden.
Madden, okay.
Madden.
Angry. No, I'm still gonna go with my gut, Killer Cam. I'm gonna go with my gut. Sometimes even the best playoff teams just have bad games. Just can't
Bad
perform.
games,
We've
plural.
seen. Okay, we've seen LeBron James get wrecked by JJ Barea. Okay, so sometimes players just have off nights, aren't able to perform,
Okay.
aren't able to come.
Fair.
But
Fair enough.
overall, from what I've seen for Killer Cam, especially like accounting everything, I still think
Mhm.
he's up there at top. Now, Angry A isn't anybody to slack on. This isn't any shade. I'm telling you, this is 1A, 1B scenario, and I feel like it just depends on the day. But I'm assuming that you feel Angry A is clearly on top.
So if Alabama lost the game by 50 points one week, you think they'd be number one the following week?
I mean, we've seen Clemson. It's like Alabama and Clemson. We've seen Clemson, have their moments. Alabama, I don't know if we've ever seen Alabama have their moments,
No,
honestly.
of
Now that I'm
course they've
thinking
never
about it.
been skull drug like that. But what I'm saying, when a number
Nah,
one team gets beat like that, they're not number one the next week.
they're
I can
not
be
number
number one
one
when
the
you
next
lose.
week.
Yeah, you lost. Yeah,
But
you
in the
lost. You
personal
can't be
bias
number one.
rankings of Andrea Borden
There you go.
McBoard, hey man,
That's what it
people
is.
have bad games. You know what I mean? I'm
Bad
like those
games.
people that even though Alabama gets drugged by like 3 teams and almost gets drugged by LSU, I still
Mhm.
like their chances.
Okay, let me make this easy for you. Okay, it's very simple.
Okay.
The top three. It's not difficult.
Okay.
It is
Get the
Angry A
formulary.
right now, as
Uh-huh.
we speak right now, March 22nd, the year 2021,
At 8 p.m.
at
right now
8 p.m.,
of this time.
7:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going Angry A, Dev the
Mhm.
Dude, and then Killer Cam. He went from first to third. He's
Mm.
lucky to still be third right
Mm.
now in my rankings. He's got
Oh
some work to
wow,
do. He
to
got to come back from this.
third.
Yeah,
We got some
yeah.
harsh
Well, the
critics
guy that just
around
beat
here.
him 2-0, and it wasn't close. Yeah, I'm
You're
put
not
him
gonna
in
give him
front.
some sympathy points because of all the things that he's done before.
No, this is
Nah,
big boy.
okay.
This-
Harsh
it's the big leagues
crowd.
here.
Harsh
This is
crowd.
the yard. This is the yard. Okay, not the balcony. Not not the parking lot. The yard.
Right.
But no, good stuff. It's good to see all these guys going. Was that our last match? We got a fourth match coming. What do you hear?
It's looking like that's probably our last match. So we are going to head to intermission and then go over our rankings, a little overview, and then talk about
Okay.
what's happening tomorrow. All right. So
I like
we're going to throw it to Gillette, throw the intermission, and see you soon after that. Okay.
blades I've used, they just don't cut it.
You can't get a much cleaner shave than with Gillette. It gets virtually every hair in the first stroke for a shave I barely feel. Watch Gillette change your world.
And we're back here on the yard. HBCU Esports Alliance. Larry Ridley here. Boardy McBoard here. Week 3 wrapping up here. Had 3 good matches here. Had a really surprising
Mhm.
result here earlier today with, Killer Cam going down to Dev, the dude from Bowie State. So Bowie State getting the win over Morehouse. Also, Angry A of Norfolk got the win over Duda from Stillman. And it was 2 buckets from Morehouse,
Oof.
getting the win over Lord Rennie from Bowie State. So a few great games that we saw tonight. Madden Mondays are wrapping up, getting ready for NBA 2K Tuesday tomorrow. Tomorrow, board. It was great having you aboard, man. You ready to roll into Tuesday?
I'm so ready to roll into Tuesday. You know, a little preview. We can talk about what happened to LeBron and how that affects the league, and that will affect the league and
Mm.
the teams that we see coming up tomorrow. But there's plenty of time for that tomorrow. Just an overview of what we saw today. We saw some of the best in this league go at it, and we saw one surprising upset, and we saw one that we knew was going to happen. So a lot of good competition that we've seen so far. Competition is going to get even better. Shout out to Freaky Leakin and Robinson, also going to have a match off screen. So that's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top of that, because I believe Robinson is somewhere in that middle of the pack, somewhere higher up there. And Freaky Leaky, we haven't seen as many weeks, but still doing a great job for that one. I believe during the Saturday show, he probably won, if I believe correctly. Probably not. Larry will probably cite me on that one. But it's been great so far. We saw close competition last week. We saw up and down, some surprises this week. So every week we're seeing something different, and that's great to see.
Yeah, and Robinson, I believe he's a Morehouse guy as well. I know they've got 3 or 4
Mm-hmm.
players in the league playing
Oh,
Madden and
Morris has been
2K. So
waxing.
exactly. Yeah, Freaky Leaky doing his thing as well. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, he was on the featured stream on the Saturday recap show this past
Mm-hmm.
weekend and did his thing as well. So, yeah, looking forward to 2K on Tuesday. We're going to have 3 or 4 games that we will feature tomorrow. Some of the guys will play off stream, but we'll feature 3 or 4 of those games tomorrow. Will be our 3rd week
Yeah.
for the NBA 2K season. Once again, we're taking the season here. Once again, we go all the way back to December where we started with the Homecoming Classic. Now we're in the spring league season, and week 3 will continue tomorrow with NBA 2K. So that's going to do it for Madden Mondays. Once again, congratulations to 2 Buckets, Angry A, and
Mm-hmm.
Dev the Dude coming up with the
Yeah.
stunning upset so far of the spring league season, especially in Madden, knocking off previously undefeated and the #1 player, Killer Cam, and it was not close.
Yeah. What did
2-0 in
Kevin
that
Garnett
series.
say? What did Kevin Garnett say?
Anything is
Anything is
possible.
possible.
He did,
So
absolutely.
yeah, man. Anything is possible, and like Bart Scott said, anybody could be beat. And so we saw that this week. It was great to see that, because some more parity, some more up and down. It makes the ratings even more spicy, and the leaderboards are going to be up and down. It's nice to see somebody be dominant, but it's also nice to see there to be a little bit of drama going back and forth with the rankings.
Sure.
So I'm really looking forward to this today and tomorrow and the upcoming weeks going forward, Larry.
Well, you got Rocket League as well. Make sure you talk to
Yeah.
Eric. I know you'll see him, and I'll remind you tomorrow. But DoorDash,
Mhm.
we got to get on that. I know Rod is back there
Oh
listening,
yeah.
so uh,
We all trying to
we'll,
get
we'll, we'll,
eat now
we'll
too. Those
jabbing
crab
Rod back
legs.
there, Hot Rod,
Remember that.
little jabbing Hot Rod.
Right.
So that's going to be great. But once again, 2 Buckets, Angry A, Dev the Dude, Morehouse, Norfolk State, and Bowie State in that order. Congratulations
Mhm.
to those 3 players representing those 3 schools. Added a new member today, so 33 schools here in our HBCU Alliance, largest HBCU league out there as well. So we're doing big things there with
Cool.
Coahoma Community College in Clarksdale,
Mhm.
Mississippi. So great to have them on board. That'll do it here
North
for
of
the
the Delta.
Madden. North of, it's in the, not too far from the Delta. So
Yeah.
that'll do it here on a Madden Monday for Boardy McBoard. All around, great young lady. I'm Larry Ridley, SNY TV, NBC Sports. We'll see you for more of the
Mhm.
Yard HBCU Esports Alliance tomorrow. NBA 2K Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, right here at twitch.tv/HBCU Esports Yard. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, folks. Make it a good one.